Good morning, doctors. My name is Dr. Anders Davila and I talk about frontal lobe. Definition: the frontal lobe are one of the four main lobe or regions of the cerebral cortex. They are positioned at the frontmost region of the cerebral cortex and are involved in the moving, decision-making, problem-solving, and planning movement. There are three main divisions of the frontal lobe. They are the prefrontal cortex, the premotor area, and the motor area. The prefrontal cortex is responsible for personality expression and the planning of the complex cognitive behavior. The premotor and motor area of the frontal lobe contain nerves that control the execution of the voluntary muscle. Applications in medicine. Comprehending how the brain supports higher level cognition and intelligent behavior could lead to advances in everything from the treatment of stroke to the understanding how humans develop thought. Researchers have found that the image at a given location affect more abstract decisions, but left intact the capacity for more concrete decisions. So it will affect all higher decision-making function but not lower function. The sound kings of music tend to produce a frontal lobe response that influences the will, moral board, and reasoning power. Other kinds of the music will evoke very little, if any frontal lobe response will produce a large emotional response with very little logical and moral interpretation. Music decreases over dominant right frontal lobe activity in chronically depressed individuals. Frontal lobe. Cognition and memory. Prefrontal area, the ability to concentrate and attain elaboration of thoughts, personality, and emotional traits. Movement, motor cortex, program. Voluntary motor activity, premotor cortex, storage of motor patterns and voluntary activities, language, motor speech. Symptom of the impairment. Change in personality and social behavior. Love of spontaneity and interacting with others. Difficulty planning and completing complex tasks and correct order. Mental reading, distractibility, outswing, diminished abstract reasoning, difficulty in problem solving, language difficulties, love of simple movement of the various body parts. Uses in Ecuador. Risk factors of frontal lobe dysfunction are very common in our country. In teenagers and young adults, the most common causes are mental retardation, traumatic brain injury, and drug intoxication. In middle-aged patients, brain tumors, cerebrovascular disease, infections such as HIV, multiple sclerosis, and early-onset degenerative dementia are common. In adult life, cerebrovascular disease and degenerative dementia are predominant causes of frontal lobe dysfunction. The main degenerative dementia of frontal lobe predominates frontal temporal lobar degeneration. Together with Alzheimer's disease are the most common degenerative dementia in the pre-senile age, younger than 65 years. Thank you.